What's up, guys? Murphy Firearms Training. Video number 2 with the Judge. Taurus Judge 3-inch cylinder. We're going to shoot the PDX Defender from Winchester. This is a 410 3-inch. Stated velocity 750 feet per second. And you can see this has 4 plated discs and 16 plated BBs. So all copper plated. We're going to shoot this. Go ahead and show them the target board. We're at 7 yards. We're going to load this up. We're going to see how it patterns. So we're going to zoom into that pattern board, take a shot. I'm aiming at that small black dot. You ready? Here we go. Okay, so let's go down and see what we got. This is our point of aim. This looks like our point of impact here. And I am seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 discs in a pretty tight little pattern. They are high and a little to the left, but a very tight pattern on those discs. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 on the blue paper. I don't know what else is new and what's old on the paper that's behind it, but on this blue paper, which is kind of meant to represent a torso, I've got 11 of those BBs. Not really sure what the purpose of the BBs are, but there's our pattern. So anyway, we'll pull this down and we'll show this compared to the Federal in the wrap-up video. Because of these BBs and the damage they would cause to the chronograph, we cannot chronograph this load. So we're going to take the published value of 750 and say that that's it, because we can't chronograph this. Those BBs will destroy my chronograph. So we're going to go from here and we're going to move on to the milk jug test and see if we can catch one of these discs. And I'm going to try and aim low and a little to the right and see if we can catch one of these. So let's go on to the milk jug test and see what we got. All right, guys, Winchester PDX1 Defender. We did the pattern test. We're going to shoot the milk jugs. I'm going to aim based on that pattern. I've never shot this ammo before, so I'm basing my aim off that one shot. We'll see what we do. Hopefully we can get a good clean catch, maybe catch a few of these discs. Here we go. Whoa, I got... Went. All right, that definitely had a little more what's the word I'm looking for, shock value compared to the Federal. That first jug, let's see the hit, if I may say so. There's a disc, that's the exits, but fairly center of the jug, so good shot. We got entrance from some discs. That looks like BBs. So at least a couple of BBs made it to the second jug. That's pretty cool. Actually, we caught a few. We got a few BBs in here. So we'll pour those out. We got a couple of BBs. Yep, got them. A couple of BBs there on the table. What's left of them, they're pretty deformed. Definitely not flat or round anymore. They've flattened out quite a bit. And sweet, we caught some of the discs. So this definitely, I don't know if it penetrated as deep, but it definitely had more shock value. So no BBs, but a couple of the discs. We've got a disc entry here and a disc. Doesn't look like it exited. Looks like it hit the back of the jug and busted it. So let's, yep. So this is supposed to have 4 discs, and I have caught 3 of them. Where the 4th one went, I don't know. But you know what? 3 out of 4 ain't bad. So there's what we caught. This jug seems to be intact. So 4 jugs, which, as we've seen from a few other handgun tests, 4 jugs, look at that. That is a piece of plastic from the milk jug. And get it to quit sticking to my fingers here. that a disc literally took with it. Isn't that crazy? Just a disc. So so anyway, these are a little deformed. If you look at them up close, they're a little deformed. I'll show all this on the wrap-up video. And then we've got a couple of the BBs, and they're very deformed. The BBs made it into jug 2, and the discs made it into jug 3 and 4. And the first jug, I mean, I was 3 yards away, and I'm wet. It's all over my pants. It got on my shirt. Definitely a big shock value. So I guess right now, if you look at these two ammos, the question is, do you prefer penetration, or do you want that shock value? So, you know, both of them penetrated deep enough for what I consider handgun ammo. So anyway, that's the PDX1 Defender. That's pretty cool. And we'll weigh these discs and measure them and all of that when we do our wrap-up. So, and like I said, the chronograph measurements, because of the BBs, it will damage my chronograph, so we can't do those. So that's it for video 2. The third video will be Hornady's attempt at a 410 handgun load.